Wow, look at that. Of course, our three characters were launched into space from a big honking space gun, something that would probably kill a person in real life. Though I have heard about a thing, like a hypothetical space gun that you fire something into orbit from the surface of the Earth. Of course, the idea that it be used on humans is a terrifying concept, because it would kill you, but it could be used for like raw materials for building things in space, or maybe like launching satellites, provided that it is sort of beefed up and structurally strong enough to survive the attempt. But they said something about putting people to sleep, so I guess there's some technological thing that they do to people to prevent them from dying. This is a hell of a thing that Esther has managed to accomplish here, though. I mean, look at this. How did Gelbada ever think that they had a chance of winning a war against these people if this is the kind of technology that they're capable of? This is the second time I'm recording this episode. Why? Because, well, I died! I actually died a little bit later on, and I failed to save the game at any reasonable point. So I kind of have to play through this part of the game again. I figure I'd record the episode over again, because I wasn't really pleased with the first one anyway, so whatever, it's all gonna work out in the end. I'm on running on the wall, what the hell's this about? Hey, white shirt. She's dead, why would we send her up here? When I die, I want to be shot into space. It'll be awesome. Land me on the moon or some shit. Damn it, I can't control him. Where are you going, Squall? There we go. Now the reason why we're up here is because we need to go and get in contact with Elone, who has gone, and she was on the White Siege ship, but then was taken by these Estar troops. And apparently she had been put on this space station. Now I don't know why Squall thinks there's a possibility that Elone's going to be able to help him revive Riona. Because she had specifically stated earlier that she couldn't change the past. There's nothing she could have done about this. She said that specifically. Squall's gotta calm the hell down about. Yeah, calm the hell down, Squall. You're really freaking everybody out. They're not gonna go and friggin' do whatever to her. Wow, look at this place. This is awesome. Along with you as your like I brought Quistis with me here, but that doesn't really make any difference because she's not going to be involved in any battles, just somebody you bring with you to have conversations with, like right now. The Lunar Cry is something that we learned about quite a number of times, well, we could have learned about earlier in the game, as the concept that the moon is a world full of monsters. That's where all the monsters are born and bred and all that kind of stuff. And what happens is they gather up into such large numbers that they go and they spill out of the moon. and they come plummeting down to the Earth. And that is where all the different monsters on the Earth come from. And that kind of, in a weird way, that sort of makes a lot of sense with the way that this world works, because you'd think in a world that's so militarized that they'd be able to sort of either domesticate or wipe out invasive species that are causing constant harm to the populace, kind of like what's happened in the most of the civilized world in reality. Now, however you feel about causing the extinction or near extinction of animals that that threaten human life, it's something that happened, and it's something that I think the world of Final Fantasy VIII would probably be better off with. But you can't really do that in this world, because whenever you nearly wipe out a species of monster, it doesn't matter, because when the Lunar Cry eventually happens, and it happens like every 100 years or so, all the monsters spill back out of the moon and go and just sort of spread the species around again. So there's really no way you can win against that, and they cause all sorts of problems. It's mentioned that they cut the lines of communication, literally, like the cables that stretch between cities for communication. Monsters have a tendency to mess those up. You're gonna try this anyway. She said it doesn't work. You can't change the past. And even then, I mean, it doesn't seem to be working out for her, so what's the... I don't know why he's even... I mean, obviously he is quite desperate, or he wouldn't be trying this thing, and all the things that he's been showing quite lately, that he's desperate enough to try anything to bring Riona back. But, I mean, it's pretty clear at this point that he's not going to be able to help her. Ah, well, that doesn't seem good. Have you ever known a siren to be good? Yeah, I'll handle this on my own. That seems like a good idea. Oh, that looked painful. How you doing? Ow! Damn it. Wait a sec. Ow! Ooh. Oh. Hold on a second. Ow! Wait. Wait there. Hold on. Ow! Oh, damn it. Wait, hold on. I've got an idea. Ow, why? Well, maybe if I try this instead. Oh, ouch. Okay, I've learned my lesson. Well, actually, I haven't learned my lesson, but she stops chucking them against a wall. She's going to take forever to move from place to place, so I'm just going to move ahead. Now, she's possessed by something, and I think we're all not dumb enough to realize what's happening here. All sorcerers ultimate are from the future. was previously possessing Sorceress Ida. Now, obviously, she wasn't been doing that for quite a while. Needed somebody else to possess, so she went and she took over the body of Riona. But to what end? We haven't known why. Hold on, I'll stop her. Ouch. Of course, I imagine Riona wouldn't be a particularly good host for our future sorceress because, well, honestly, you'd probably want to take over a person who's quite powerful with magic, and Riona really isn't that. But by releasing Sorceress Adel, potentially getting the host that she wanted. Are you named after the guy from Star Wars? Okay, there are 2 seals on Adel's tomb. Well, Rinoa's already broken the first one. She's gonna have to go out into space in order to access the thing directly, much like the President was a few minutes ago, in order to deactivate the second seal. Of course, the Lunar Cry was activated by the crystal pillar inside the lunatic Pandora device that we had seen in the last episode. Flew over the city up to Tears Point and, well, sort of activated a kind of unnatural version of the Lunar Cry. All the monsters are going to come spilling out and come plummeting down to Earth. Of course, why they would want to do this at the moment is a bit of a mystery. Oh, damn, that's nuts. Seriously, you guys didn't know anything about Lunatic Pandora attacking the city? Sort of, communication coming up to you to let you know about this kind of stuff. Riona is really not herself. Okay, we're gonna have to take this spacesuit. You look stylish. Okay, we're gonna have to go and give chase against her. But this is kind of a pointless thing because, well, she's gonna get out of our reach and we're gonna have to just sort of turn around. Whoops! Hit the menu. That's the President coming back in. Yep. Okay, the Lunar Cry is... Oh, see, there we go. Releasing Sorceress Adel from her tomb is only part 1 of the plan. The tomb itself, the sealing device that she's sealed in, has in fact to be has to go and be taken back to Earth, and that's the job of the Lunar Cry. The Lunar Cry spills monsters from the moon to the Earth, and the tomb was situated directly between the moon and the Earth. So the Lunar Cry hits it and carries it back to Earth. This is a little irritating. You get all the way out there, just have to turn around and come back. I got me some money. This is kind of a one of the concepts about the game, and if you read the sort of like extra information that comes with it through the computer terminals and stuff, you learn about this like heavy form of radio interference that sort of prevents any sort of radio communication, meaningful radio communications, from being spread out across the world. Like the broadcast towers generally tend not to be used because of this overwhelmingly strong radio interference. And that is actually coming from Adel's tomb, because when she was sealed up and put up into that tomb between the Earth and the moon, part of the things that restrains her magic is really strong radio waves, preventing her from having access to the outside world, while the tomb itself is preventing her from moving. That spreads down to Earth, and that's what causes the radio interference. And that's why they don't have any communication between the city of Vestar and the satellite up there, because there's no radio transmissions. Oh, it's the president. Guy takes a very hands-on approach, doesn't he? Oh, well, they drug him out of there. It's like the fourth time we've seen that animation. I take it we need to get the hell out of here. Is this guy still alive? Is he just gonna hang around and die? I'm guessing he's dead. Oh, okay. I gotta go back to the control room. Really fucked this one up, didn't you, Squall? Really screwed the pooch. That is one huge bitch. What, right now? I think we better escape first. We're about to get blown up. Or deorbited or whatever. Get on the platform. There we go.